I was at this party and I was on my ones. It was bare long.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Hey guys, it's Anpu. Welcome to another video. This is the second part to how to speak London slang, and if you've seen my first part, you know, you would have got the gist of how we kind of speak here in London. I mean, I have to say though, not everyone in London uses the words that I'm going to be using in this video, but the beauty of it is that these words are actually used in day-to-day life, and you know, I wanted to let you in the secret world of London slang. It's not really a secret, but you know, like, if you're ever wondering what certain words meant, then yeah, keep watching this video. Cue the music. Mate, have you got £5 with you? Quid. Have you got £5 with you? Peak. This one is often followed by the hand action. So this one is used to describe something that's unfortunate, or it can be a replacement for the phrase, "Oh, that's a shame." So if someone said, "Oh man, I missed my bus earlier this morning and I was late for work," you'd be like, peak. That is so peak. This one sounds so silly, but people actually use this. Gassed means excited. So if a guy's gassed, then he's excited, or it means if he's talking shit. Dead. And this one's often accompanied by the phrase ting. So that was a dead ting. If something's a dead ting, it was boring. If something's a dead ting, then you don't really have time for that ting. A ting is like a thing that you don't want to be doing, and you got other priorities in life. Long. So long isn't the distance here in terms of kilometers, miles, it's in terms of time. So if something's a long ting, or if something's long, then it's taking too much of your time and it's a nuisance and you really don't want to be doing it. So it's similar to a dead ting, where you can say it's long. HENCH or tonk means muscular. INNIT. So INNIT is a shortened version of isn't it. INNIT can be used at the end of a sentence, so you can say maybe, "Oh, last night's food was banging, innit?" Rents. Parents. Scheme. Basically means I see. So it's a way to like respond to someone, so you might say, "Oh, scheme." But this one, I don't really tend to, I've never really used, but I have heard quite a few people use it, and my school that I used to go to took it to the next level. Like, we used to go sk, sk, as the kind of like an insult, something that you'd say if someone was talking crap, and you'd be like, "Oh, sk, sk." And it's basically just a way of saying like, "Oh, I see," like sk. Some of the things that we came up in our high school was just hilarious. I might have to make a video on that. Standard. Goes without saying, of course. So that's basically what that means. Let me give you an example. "Oh, I missed my train, so I had to take the night bus home." And a person might respond, "Standard. That's what everyone has to do in London." Moist. So this one I don't actually agree with because it's a derogatory term, and it's used to describe someone of a lower masculinity. So that's what moist means. The next word is dry. If something's dry, then it means it's boring or it's bad, and if it's a long ting, then it's dry. So like, someone's joke can be described as dry, but this is what I was saying about moist. So moist and dry are the opposite, right, in terms of its original meaning. But so someone can be described as moist when they're telling a joke, but the joke will be dry. So someone can be described as moist for telling a dry joke. What? So I used this at the start of my video, on my ones. So on my ones means alone, so basically by myself. And the last one, dutty. Dutty basically means like dirty or like ugly, dutty. Why I'm laughing is just like brings back memories of like when people used to use it in school. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, people do not use these in the workplace. Like, please do not use these words in a professional environment, because these words aren't professional at all. It's more colloquial, it's slang, it's London slang. But it's fun nonetheless to know what these words mean. I'll see you in the next video, and until next time, cheerio! Tottenham Court Road. Southwark. Southwark. It's got to be Southwark, right? It's literally spelled Southwark, right? Got to be correct. Southwark.